Everybody, welcome back. We are in for a special treat, I think. So, for two reasons. One, we get to hang out with my little brother a little bit. And then, secondly, we're getting to see someone who is being introduced to the model in a therapeutic setting for the very first time. And so, I think you all enjoy it because I think it does have a different kind of vibe than when we see folks who may be kind of more seasoned practitioners within the IFS, kind of practicing on one another and just kind of being vulnerable together. And this may look like, and it may embody some of the questions that folks kind of come to the model with, but also we get to see how the model kind of works itself out in its own kind of intuitive way. And so I'm excited to share this with you all. And I hope that this brings some level of relief, joy, or insight to you. And yeah, like, share, subscribe, all that jazz on your various platforms, wherever you find this. And until next time, yeah, that's it. All right, man. Yeah. All right, bro. So just go ahead, man. Just take a quick moment to, you know what I'm saying, get connected to your body. Just do a quick little, breather or scan or something. Just kind of see where you are, get comfortable. And so whenever you're ready, you just let me know, you know what I'm saying, and we'll just kind of spend some time with this thing you was talking about.
Okay.
All right.
All right, bet.
All right, cool. So when you was talking about before we start recording, we was talking about this. You said something that brings a little anxiousness is around money or finances.
Yeah.
All right,
Yes.
but so let's do this. So find where is it on your body, and if it's not in your body, then maybe somewhere on your body or somewhere in relationship to you. Like where does it show up?
Hmm. It'll probably be like, what's that, diaphragm? Like every time I be having like money issues, like the upper part of like my stomach, I don't know if it get like hard, but like type thing.
That's fair. That's fair. Do you think you can get close to it, just kind of settle down into that, and just like kind of feel into a little bit?
And what I'm supposed to do when I'm settling into it?
Nah. So just no, you don't have to do anything in particular, but I think the question is more so like, can you let that feeling just be without trying to push it away or even trying to analyze it, right? So like one of the next things I'll probably ask you, man, is like, what is like what's the message? Like what is that thing trying to say to you, right? So like when our body, does certain things and in a reaction to a certain way, we get triggered or something like that, it normally gives us the body sensation. And so what I'm asking is can you really get a good sense of that body sensation so that we can kind of maybe start listening to it?
I mean, I think so. Yeah.
I bet. Okay, cool. So then when you're doing that, what's the main thing that's coming across your mind? Like when you start listening to it? Like what's this, maybe an impulse, it may be like a message. Like what's the main thing that's coming across as you listen to it?
Yeah, I don't know if it's like any message. I'm like it probably more like impulse because that's like how I am with money. You feel me?
For I hear you. So
Yeah.
now, so what is it?
What do you mean? What is the impulse?
Yeah.
I don't know if I know what you're asking. Like,
Good.
yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if I know what you're asking.
Nah, it's real. So look, is when I say impulse, like what is it? What's the immediate response, right? Is there like you want to get out of this? Like, is it too uncomfortable? You know what I mean? Is it something that like you, all right, I see it, I feel it, that's it? You know, what's your immediate response to the feeling this? Let's start there.
Like, I mean, it's more like get like gears in motion. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Some stuff worked out like recently, like when I didn't worry about what was going on and kind of just stuff is gonna work out. I'm gonna just let it do what it do. But I mean, it's the impulse to like try to find a solution, like immediately to like whatever it is. I'm like whatever financial thing is like in front of me.
No, I mean I think that's a good place to start, right? So like you got this part of you that wants to find a solution to whatever trouble is. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right, I bet. So I'm gonna ask you something weird. You ready? So look, can you can you let that part of you know that makes sense to try to them trying to find a solution, like an immediate solution, makes sense to try to figure that out.
Like it makes sense, like it shouldn't be uncomfortable that it's trying to like that's the immediate reaction.
Yeah, like it shouldn't, like that kind of reaction makes sense. Like if you face with an issue, having a part of you respond like, let's fix this immediately. Like if that makes sense to you, tell that part of you that makes sense.
So I mean, like, you want me to verbally be like, it makes sense, like tell you, or
like
internally? Okay.
Go inside.
Okay.
All right. And so then my next question is, man, how did it respond to you after that?
I don't know. I mean, the part of my body felt like it was trying to like tighten back up. I mean, for a second.
And then,
I mean, as I kept breathing, it didn't, which is more like a who's in control type of thing.
Say more about that, yo.
Like I don't have to let that part, you know what I'm saying, like that part control the narrative. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just a part of me. It doesn't have to be like, but yeah, like the who's in control in terms of, yeah, like it could either be like there's that you mentally or that me mentally, I can not let that part control the narrative, or that I could be submissive to it. But I don't know. I mean, I guess that's like where that like that understanding of like who's in control could go.
So let me ask you this then. How do you feel about this, the part of you that tightens up? Do you like it? You know what I'm saying? Do you wish it wasn't so tight all the time? And even when you talk about controlling the narrative, do you like it sound like you're trying to almost, and I can tell me if I'm wrong, I can be totally wrong. It sounds like you acknowledge that it's a part of you, but also like you putting it to the side. But I'm wondering about how you feel about this part just by looking at it.
I mean, well, probably because I like personally haven't gotten like so much, like there hasn't been like so much progress in like the little things about my finances. Like it could be avoidant, you know what I'm saying? Like that's it, I mean, in most cases it is though. You feel me? Like in ways that I know what the play is, and I still won't do it, type thing.
Well, no, I hear you. I hear that. And so I'm wondering though if the part if its message to you is, man, you know, go get things, go fix it, right? And even if your response may be like avoiding or whatever, I'm wondering what is your relationship to this particular part, like? Because I mean, I think I think we've seen it in a lot of different, like, you know, examples of where people can try to put things to the side, but it's not going nowhere. It's going to keep coming back. It's going to put itself in front of you again, and you know, sometimes it's going to force you to face it, no matter how many times we try to put it back to the side. And so, I'm curious about, is there, and maybe I'll rephrase it like this: do you think that this part that's trying to get you to get up and fix something, do you think it's trying to like protect you, or do you think it has good intentions for you? Do you think it's trying to do something good other than maybe cause you a little, you know, kind of frustration or anxiety, whatever?
I mean, no. I don't think like it's ill intended. I mean, I don't think the body I don't know. I mean, I don't know. The body could send mixed messages, but I don't think actually I don't think the body does send mixed messages. So like I think that it has good intentions. I mean, especially because I know like what it looks like from the outside. You feel me? Like for it to be something that doesn't necessarily, I wouldn't say come easy, but like let's keep it as simple as like it doesn't necessarily come easy. Like I can get money, but do I plan it, save it, know where it's going? I know I get it and budget enough for the next one. You know, it's something that I've like, and I guess going back to the, it's been like a consistent, like semi-distant relationship. Like we in the same room, but like we avoid eye contact, don't really interact with each other.
Yeah, not as real. Okay, so let's. I'm gonna ask this question to you. Do you think that you could maybe take a moment to maybe cross the room and introduce yourself, or maybe dap it up and maybe rekindle that relationship?
I mean, to say no and not give it a try seems kind of redundant. Yeah, I mean, I can try.
Okay.
That's a start.
Okay.
Hey yo, I ain't gonna cap.
What's up?
You know, like it was like in my head, I just kept seeing it as like going to the other side of the room, introducing yourself, and then it's never. I don't want to say like too soon, but you know when you go over there and somebody's not actually like ready to receive you, and it could either be the person expressing or the person actually receiving. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like a consistent. But it was like we can come to the table. We just ain't finna talk too much. So I left it at the like we're gonna stay there.
Yeah, no, I mean, no, that's real. I appreciate you even, you know what I'm saying, giving that assignment. That's a big deal. Not everybody's willing to make that move. So I'm wondering what's up?
I'm not a yes man, but you know, I'm not a like don't try it. You can't say you didn't like it if you didn't try it.
Fair enough. And I mean, I think it sounds like, man, that was a good start anyways, man. Like, especially if y'all been avoiding eye contact, even making the approach, they're saying that y'all could exchange words. I think that's a good little step. I'm also curious though, are there any other parts of you that are in that room? Like I don't imagine y'all just in a room with just the two of y'all, like you know, stealing glances or whatever. But I'm also like, who else is in that room that may not necessarily want that conversation to happen, or may not help make, you know what I'm saying, may not make that atmosphere as you know, as welcoming or ready as maybe both of y'all would need it to be.
Yeah, I'm sure like all parts of me are in the room. I wouldn't say it's like it's two of us. It's like a kickback.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Right. Where I mean it's you know, you know, things ranging from what would that be, like social to, you know, relationship to familial to like self or like emotion, you know what I'm saying, or like, and in most of my relationships like in life, I've realized that like the best ones that I've had are ones that we give space to each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, so like everybody's not in everybody's space in that kickback, but like some people have awkward interactions or like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, if you had to make them, you know what I'm saying, make them people and put them in a room, then, you know what I'm saying, like, we've all, in a way that you can explain it, we've all experienced a adult kickback at a house, you know what I'm saying, where it's like, let's say, you know what I'm saying, just because I know you, let's say that it's everybody from your wedding. Like my interaction with my family, we haven't talked for years. Niggas might not talk to each other just based off of the last interactions that we've had. You know what I'm saying? Like it might not be like the finances, but we might even interact enough to where people think that we cool. But like outside that room, nigga, I don't want to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm cool off talking to you. Or those relationships have changed over time. That's like the best way I can describe that. You know what I'm saying? The room that is, you know what I'm saying? Like I got interactions, and me knowing me, I interact with everybody, but like I could personally, and I've been saying this a lot on like the phone with people like lately, like I'll take my part, you know what I'm saying, of us not communicating as much as I think we should. You feel me? Like we've had better relationships, we can communicate more. So like, yeah, I'm definitely open, like mind open to like fostering those relationships inside of myself. As much as I'm like verbally saying that I'm willing to foster them joints with other people.
No, I dig it. And I think that's important though. It makes sense. for real, because of the, just the ways in which how any kickback would go. Like, who you finna, post up with, who you gonna go say what's up to, and who you probably just maybe nod or
Yeah,
or mug and be like, man, why you even here, fam? Like, what you doing?
like who invited you? You know what I'm saying? Like,
hey man, we should have sent that who all over there text before I got here.
like I'm saying, Jack, you feel me? Like, and it be like that. That's how I feel like that. Like as I've grown up, began to grow up more like within the space of self. You know what I'm saying? Like you realize that the interactions you have outwardly are similar to the interactions that you have with yourself, and you can see ways to improve with how you communicate outwardly, you know what I'm saying, towards yourself. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times people are like way nicer outwardly than they are to themselves, and they can take note of how those things help people, you know what I'm saying? Or they can see how pessimistic they are towards scenarios, and that could be hey. Must be a dog over there. But yeah.
So let's do this real quick, yo.
Okay.
Go back to that room and then look at the money part. Get a good look at this joint. Like, because I think what's going to help here is get a good sense of like creating this like safe distance, right? So like get a good sense, like what's it wearing, like what's his face, like who does it sound like, that kind of thing.
I know that nigga.
Hey man, okay, all right.
Yeah. I mean,
was that a good thing?
I mean, if I, you know what I'm saying, it just goes back to like trying to, like I feel like if I was to put anybody else's face on it, it wouldn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? So like, if I had to think about like the people at the kickback as we were talking about, you know what I'm saying, like emotion or like sexuality or da da da, you know what I'm saying? Like it'll just be me at a different age. You feel me? So like when I start to like, have to make those type of decisions that were toward like thinking of physics, every decision, you know what I'm saying, creates a different reality, you know what I'm saying? Like so that person who I, you know what I'm saying, I know the nigga, that's what I said.
Okay. So okay. Now I think this is good. This gives us some real insight for real. I mean, what do you mind sharing or not? Like what age is this version of you?
Like I feel like I look the same, like 16 to like 19. That was like senior year of high school, freshman, sophomore year of college.
Okay. And then let me ask you this question. Oh, sorry, go ahead, bro.
No, I was just saying those were bad financial decisions.
Fair enough. So let me ask you this. So when's the last time this version of you has seen the you that you are now?
I don't know. I mean, if pictures could talk to each other, the last time would be like, when I've like consistently posted on Facebook. That would be like 16, 18, 20,
yeah. All right.
Like,
so then ask that dude if you could, right? Ask dude how old he thinks you are.
I don't know if I really got an answer. Maybe like 10 or so years older. So that would make that like that same 2016, 2017, 2018 time frame.
So you
Go ahead.
No, go finish what you're saying. I don't want to cut you off.
Yeah, no, I don't think I got an age, but yeah, around that time frame. Oh, they did open it.
Okay. So why don't you, if you can, right, go back in that joint, and you ain't gotta say a whole lot, but just maybe show him you now. Like tell him to give like a real good look at you. You know what I'm saying? And maybe update him like as to what you've been up to in the time since then.
My bad, son. It's like that little kid is asking, "You got X?" My ex was going crazy right now. Okay.
So what was that like?
It's more it's like a it's more like a look at what you've been able to do without the type of bread that you would have thought you would have had at this point. Because I've been able to do a shit ton.
Yeah.
Touched a lot of bread.
Mm.
Niggas just gotta I would say after this conversation, we'll work together.
Yeah, not as real. So
Yeah.
I mean, I think you on the path for real. So look, what go back to him real quick, man. Ask him what he needs from you. Like what is that version of you, what that version of you need from this version of you in order for y'all to, you know what I'm saying, to be able to have a better relationship. Yeah. Yeah. Are you still in there? My bad.
No. It was just time, intentional time.
That's what you need. Can you, so my next question is, can you commit that?
Yeah.
Let them know.
Oh, I mean, I did when I was in there.
All right, bet. what you need me for, right?
I mean, shoot, I figured weird conversation. So.
Yeah. No, that's fair. So, all right, bet, man. So then, I guess the last thing we'll do before we wrap, yo, is like, what's a better way for him to get your attention, right? And just again, because I think reciprocation, like, you know, you doing something that he needs from you, what's a better way for him to be able to get your attention? And maybe y'all can discuss that too.
It's a funny question. It's like the second or third situation somebody has answered. I'm like, oh no, man, beat it. No, I'm just like talking, but I'm that's funny. Because I can't say that in this scenario.
And I mean, what's funny is all of these parts, they hear us the whole time. And so it's like, what is it? Because I imagine he wants a better relationship with you too. So what's the thing that, you know what I'm saying, that he could do to get your attention, that you would want to pay attention to him, and two, that y'all can start building?
What is a typical answer to like that?
There's no typical answer. It's your system, man. You came up with a house in this whole joint. You was at a kickback. It shows up how you show up, man. And so even if that's something that y'all need some more time to figure out, that's fine too. But just know that I think that's part of, like, that may come with just spending more time with them.
Yeah, I think that's the time. I don't really, because I don't ever go on and then I don't ever build relationships like looking for something from somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not me as a, like, on the outside. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not about to bring that, like, nah.
Okay.
Yeah. I figure we get to know each other.
Good shit. Good shit, man. I don't know about you. This feel like a good place to wrap right now, or you want to keep going?
Nope, I'm good. Yeah. You know, I like it.
So just take a moment, thank all the parts that was at the kickback. Thank homie at the 16 and 19. Thank him for showing up. And you know, and then just
all right, y'all, I'm
out. And then, you know what I mean? Just make that commitment to yourself, man. Like my suggestion would just be like, yo, you know, if it's like 5 minutes in the morning, just checking with these dudes, all of them or one of them, and just like, hey, how are you doing? Get to know them a bit more. Like, just be intentional, put that shit in your, you know, your planner or whatever, and you know, just keep building. That's the main thing.
I appreciate it. I appreciate this.
Yeah.
This is like a. This is like a. I know you're behind Seekr.
Yeah. This is.
I could, you know what I'm saying? Like the basis of the questions.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I know